Hello everyone, welcome to the English Matters grammar lesson for each one of us. Today I'm going to start a lesson based on tenses. Yesterday's lesson was a brief outlook on tenses as well as times. Now when we study tenses, it is basically study about the use of verbs based on different times. Verb can talk about the present time, past time and future time. So tense is basically to do with the study of verbs, especially the main verbs, which we also call finite verbs. Okay, so today we will mainly focus on the simple present tense and present continuous, because we had studied there are three types of tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. We are going to start with the present tense, and each tense is divided into four parts. Like present tense has got four types: simple present or present indefinite, present continuous or present progressive, third one is present perfect, and the fourth one is present perfect continuous or present perfect progressive. Today in this lesson we will understand the simple present and present continuous. So let us begin. Now, simple present or present indefinite. When something is done on a regular basis, to tell about those situations, we use simple present tense form. Like I go for morning walk every day. So I go. Do you see? With I have used the verb first form. I go for morning walk every day. So it is a habit, an action which takes place every day. She buys milk packet every morning. Again, an incident which happens every day. My grandfather reads newspaper during breakfast. It is something kind of habit which the grandfather has, that reading of newspaper every day in morning breakfast. So these kind of sentences are expressed using simple present tense. I go, she buys, my grandfather reads. Okay, let's go ahead and see the different use of simple present or present indefinite tense. It is used to tell about some general truth, some established fact. For example, time and tide waits for none or no man. Now would you like to ask why time and tide, there are two things combined with and? It should have been followed by the plural verb wait? No, because in the subject verb agreement we studied that if two things are combined conveying the same idea, that becomes singular. So time and tide, it is conveying the same idea, and because of that it is used waits for no one or no man. So it is simple present tense. The sun lies at the center of solar system. The sun lies, subject plus verb s or es form. Remember, third person singular number. Sugar tastes sweet. Alright. Now in this case, sugar is third person singular number. With that I have used tastes sweet. Okay. Alright. So this is simple present or present indefinite tense. Now simple present or present indefinite is also used to talk about future events, something which is going to happen in future. I am talking about it right now, but this is not happening at this point in time. So do you see? Tense but talking about the future time. So that's how the tense is used. We can use tense at this point in time to talk about the future event. The train leaves at 6:30 in the morning. Suppose you are going to catch a train tomorrow morning. Now you ask, and when is the train? So you give the answer, the train leaves at 6:30 in the morning. It's kind of regular habit which you're talking about. Tomorrow you have to leave, don't worry, 6:30 is the timing. So I'm telling you in beforehand, the train leaves at 6:30. So this is simple present. So tomorrow, every day the train leaves at 6:30. So tomorrow again it will leave at 6:30. So you can get ready accordingly. So I'm telling about the future thing at this point in time, that the train leaves at 6:30 in the morning. When do you report to school? Okay, or maybe you have planned to report to school tomorrow, but you're asking when do you report to school? So 8:30. or 8 o'clock. So future timing is being spoken using the simple present tense. The bus crosses Victoria Memorial sharp at 5 a.m. Understand? Tomorrow again it will cross Victoria Memorial at what time? 5 a.m. Okay, so the bus crosses. Now next one, simple present or present indefinite tense is also used of a particular sports events. A cricket match is going on and you're giving the detailed description while sitting in the commentary box. So there you use the simple present tense. Like you see the bowler on the runway and you say the bowler runs to throw the ball. The bowler is running to throw the ball now. In this case, since it's a live commentary and live commentary is being presented using the simple present or present indefinite tense. Virat hits another 6 to deep extra cover. Don't say Virat is hitting 6. So this kind of live commentary on sports events are done using simple present tense. The batsman finds a gap to send the ball for 4. Alright, so remember this. Alright, simple present is also used in conditional sentences. Conditional sentences where you have got one independent clause and one dependent clause. And now, independent clause is something which can be in the future tense, but dependent clause cannot have future form of the tense. For example, if you work hard, it's a dependent because it's not complete. If you work hard, then what will happen? It gets completed, you will not fail the test. So do you see, you work is a simple present. He will wait for him till he comes. Till he comes. It's a dependent clause, he comes. Okay? Even though I walk alone, I will fear no evil. Even though I walk alone, I walk, simple present, and this is a dependent clause. And I told you the dependent clause will not have future form of the tense. Even though I walk alone, I will fear no evil. So in the conditional sentences, we use the simple present tense. So conditional sentence, it means the dependent clause section where we have the use of simple present tense. If you work, you work. Till he comes, he comes. Even though I walk, I walk. All these are simple present tense in the blue letters. Alright, this is about the simple present or present indefinite tense. Let's go quickly understand the present continuous and present progressive tense. Now we talk about present continuous or present progressive when some action is going on at the time of speaking. It means something is happening and you're telling about it. Shreya is teaching Shoham. Say for example, now you can see Shreya and Shoham sitting together and Shreya is teaching Shoham. If something is happening now, you use the present continuous tense. India is batting. It means match is going on and the Indian team is batting now. It is raining like cats and dogs. So you're telling, it is raining like cats and dogs. It is happening right now. So when something is happening right now, we use present continuous or present progressive tense. Now, present progressive or present continuous tense is also used when something there is some work assigned which will happen in future. For example, Shreya is going to catch the evening flight. Shreya is going, not now. In the evening she'll go. So right now you're telling somebody, Shreya is going to catch the evening flight. So it will happen in future. Still you're using present continuous form of tense to talk about the future event. India is hosting the 2020 Commonwealth Games. Now today it is 2019. Say for instance 2020 there's a Commonwealth game is going to get started. Now at this point in time you're telling as information India is hosting the 2020 Commonwealth Games. So this is what you're talking about, the future event in this present situation. So you use present continuous tense. I'm calling you tonight. I'm calling is a present continuous, but how about it's about future event. Present continuous, but about the future action. I'm calling you tonight. Understood? Going forward, we use present continuous or present progressive to tell about some action which may not be happening at this point in time, but you are doing it basically. Like, I'm working on assignment. Hey, what are you doing in general? I'm busy right now, I'm working on assignment. So you are talking to him right now at this point in time, but you're telling about your continuous action, because when you go back home you'll start working on assignment. So you say, I'm working on assignment. May not be exactly at the point of time when you're talking, but yes, it's happening in your life simultaneously. I'm watching a detective series. Okay, you're sitting in a coffee shop and you're talking to your friend, but still saying, I'm watching a detective. Are you watching literally at that point in time? No, but there's a detective series which is right there in your computer system, and whenever you get time you are watching it. So you're telling about your action which you're continuously following, okay, but at the point of time speaking you're not doing it, but the action is actually, it's happening side by side in your life. So that is called present continuous tense, but about the thing which may not be happening at the point of time when you're speaking. I'm watching a detective series. Okay, how about, there are some verbs which cannot be used, or which we do not use in continuous form. Say for example, it is seeming expensive. You looked at a watch, okay, maybe some Rolex, and say it's seeming expensive. No, we do not use the form seeming in the continuous form. Rather we say it seems expensive. He is having the brand new Rolex watch. So he is having. No, we ignore this. We do not use the continuous form of have. So in this case it will be, he has the brand new Rolex watch. Alright. Similarly, like, my mother is looking very angry. You avoid saying that. We do not use this verb form of look in the continuous form. Rather we say, my mother looks very angry. Simple present tense. But the continuous form will be not used. He's hating strangers without any reason. He's hating. No, he hates stranger without any reason. So these are the few explanation as far as the simple present or present indefinite and present continuous or present progressive tenses are concerned. I'll come back to you with the new lesson, that is present perfect and present perfect continuous tense, tomorrow. Meanwhile, you keep learning and take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.